Bhavya means grand, splendid. It's another name of goddess Saraswati as I was researching. And from Loreto Convent to All Saints to Delhi University, you have been clearly living up to your name, So tell us about your journey, how it all began. You could have, stayed in any metro city, done any kind of job, but why makeup and why Lucknow?
Thank you so much. I don't think I deserve so much appreciation, but I think as far as taking up a job is concerned, you have to be educated in the true sense for it. And I was always interested in fashion, beauty, hair color, makeup ever since I was a kid.
The academic
I wasn't so dumb really, but you know how it is in our Indian school system that if you are too much into beauty and makeup and mehendi and this and that, then you're a bad student.
Right.
So maybe that thought process was growing on me, and because of that, I really did not pay much attention to my studies because I thought, यार ठीक है, या तो पढ़ाई कर सकते हो या ये कर सकते हो. And I was always crazy about fashion and beauty and makeup, especially makeup. In fact, I have pictures of me as a 10-year-old dressing up my sister as a bride.
Oh wow!
She was 6 years old. So I have pictures of that. And my mother actually was always very fond of makeup, nails. So it started
from
the beginning. But yes, when I was growing up, these things took a sideline, and then I met Aditya, we got friendly, and then the normal padhai, like you said, I was in a hostel, I was in All Saints. In fact, in the hostel also, I was the one who used to thread everybody's eyebrows and upper lip. I used to put mehendi for the girls.
Hairstyles.
I used to not really do the hairstyles, but yeah, जो भी थोड़ा बहुत beauty related उस time पे आता था, fashion and beauty related, I was a part of it. So that, and then I went to Delhi University for a year and a half, but I didn't really enjoy
the college life.
I enjoyed the college life. I didn't enjoy the studying part of it because I took part in English honors. I took admission in English honors, and English honors, as you would know, requires a lot of classics you have to study. A lot of Charles Dickens, William Shakespeare, and all of that. So वो already school में इतना हो चुका था Loreto में, All Saints में कि
you were done with
I was done with it. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to learn something else. And when I really couldn't find my way out, that's when I fell in love with my husband, and I just decided to get married because I said, this for an Indian girl is a way out.
Way out, right?
This is way out of padhai. And obviously we were very, he was very chilled out, and I was his, his life revolved around. So he did whatever I said. So when I said, let's get married, actually he said, let's get married. And I said, okay, we got married as kids. I was just 20 years old. He was 25. And then I didn't do anything much because he was in the Merchant Navy. So for 3 years I sailed with him.
Oh wow.
But that sailing took us to so many remote parts of the world. We went to America, we went to Mexico, we went to Canada, we went to Brazil, and then we sailed from Brazil to China.
Wow.
You
covered all.
Yeah. That's where the traveling bug actually properly hit me, because जब इतनी छोटी-छोटी जगहें देख के इतना अच्छा लग रहा था, तो I thought, how will New York be? How will Paris be? And that's what, got me excited in traveling. Also, I picked up a lot of things when I was traveling, like nails. This is when I got married 15 years ago. The nails culture was really coming in the West.
Nails.
Even in India, it was coming in the metro cities. And over there, it was all over. So I got my nails done for the first time in America, and I was really excited.
That was a new thing in Lucknow.
Yeah, Lucknow में तो था ही नहीं, but even Delhi and all में बहुत ही rare होता था. 2-3 salons used to do it at that time. So I wanted to do something like that शुरू से, because it was something I loved. Who doesn't like long painted nails, permanent nails? And I used to go to salons. I used to get my hair colored. In fact, it's a very interesting story. When we got married, Aditya and I went to a mall, and we had only one phone, which was with him, I think. And he just told me to wait somewhere. He went to another shop, and I got lost. I started checking out some makeup or beauty products, and I got lost in that mall. It was a huge mall in Malaysia.
Okay.
And after 1 hour of searching, अब कोई तरीका ही नहीं था ढूंढने का, कोई उस टाइम ये इंस्टा और ये सब तो
नंबर ही याद नहीं रहता था.
one mobile which she had. So I said, यार छोड़ो, 1-1.5 घंटा ढूंढा, and then I went to a salon and I sat there and I started getting my hair colored. And my husband was getting terrified. Where is my wife? She's so young and she's so, you know,
naive.
She's naive. We are in a different country. She's my responsibility.
Right.
I'm just getting my hair colored. You know, I'm not bothered. I thought,
मिल जाएगा.
But after 4 hours, he found me because a police guy actually came looking for me, and then he found me in the salon, and I was there getting my hair colored. And then my husband came all angry, and he said, "What is wrong with you? What are you doing?" And he got so angry. And then that guy, that stylist, said, "He didn't like your hair color or what? Why is he getting so angry?" So that is the amount of craze that was there.
You had for makeup.
Yes. But on a serious note, I started in Lucknow in 2011 when I noticed that, you know, on the name of makeup, people are charging so much money. People
and
are advertising with so many pictures of celebrities and so much, but the quality and the service that they give is really, really bad. It's only white and red and golden.
That's it.
And that's it. And there is no technique.
And I think there were no professional makeup artists at that time when you began.
I think I was the first one to use the term makeup artist in Lucknow and in UP. But because I knew that a makeup artist is a specialized, has a specialized job of only makeup. I don't have to know waxing or I don't have to know facials or anything to be a makeup artist. But I have to know how to do makeup on the face. So that's one thing that I wanted to change, because I would see my friends were all getting married at that time. This is after I was married 5 years.
5 years, okay.
So all my friends and all were now getting married, and I would see their pictures on Facebook. They would look so bad, all red lipsticks and white faces. And I said, why is this happening? Why are they making everybody into a clown?
White dolls.
White dolls, exactly. Porcelain, this thing.
Yeah.
So that's when I told my husband that, listen, this is a very lucrative business. And apart from that, I love this. You know, it's something that I really want to learn. So let's do this. And as usual, he said, okay, if you want to do it. He had only 50,000 rupees in his bank account. He gave me 40. He said, जो करना है करो, 10 मेरे लिए छोड़ दो, ये लो, तुम्हें जो लेना है लो, जो करना है करो. So that kind of confidence that he had in me also helped me, grow, because I meet a lot of women who are trying to do something and who have so many ideas, but they don't get support from their husbands or their fathers or their brothers or whoever.
Or in-laws.
And this is not the first thing that I started. This is the first thing that actually hit off with people. I have tried to sell clothes. I would take clothes from Lucknow, sell it in Delhi and Mumbai.
Do exhibitions.
I have done exhibitions. I have done summer camps for children. I have tried a lot of businesses before this.
Right.
So, and in everything, my husband's enthusiasm would be 100%, more than mine. He would say, "Kuch nahi hota, tum karo." Even today, if I want to do something and I'm not sure, he says, "You want to do it? You do it. That's it." So I'm lucky that I have it, and that's how we started in 2011.
Love, they say, makes the world go round, and behind every successful man, they say there's a woman, and behind a woman there's a man. But in your case, I feel you and Aditya are not behind each other, but together, standing hand in hand, doing things together. So how difficult it is working together and building this brand, Bhaavya Kapur, and trying to break that stereotype of having a husband who's involved in your business, who's supporting you there. I'm sure a lot of criticism, lot of appreciation, both come your way. How do you handle all that?
Yes, I think when you love someone, it just makes everything easy. People think it's difficult, people think it's close to impossible what we are doing, but actually it's not, because the way we believe in each other's dreams, and actually he's the one who believes in everything I dream. He's a very simple man. His dreams and his life is very simple. He doesn't want anything, ever. Okay. He is just happy with what he has.
He's happy with you.
He's happy with me. He's happy with how I am, with how I look. Even when I was, I did not look like this, he was happy. He is just always happy with everything. And that actually taught me a lot, because I was the one who wanted money and fame and cars and holidays and everything. But then I realized that, you don't have to go anywhere to chase happiness.
Right.
It's right there where you are. If you are with people who love you.
It's not about the
and
place,
respect you.
it's about the people around you.
I think both of us just keep each other very motivated. When it comes to work, we have our different areas. I am the creative one. I get more ideas. I am the one who's handling the marketing,
Right.
social media and everything. I do the makeup. I take classes. He is the one who takes care of operations and management and the back end and the finances. So our work is pretty segregated.
True.
But yeah, we do keep pushing each other. We keep asking each other what's happening. We keep sharing with each other. So I think it's
You complement each other.
Apart from love, it's also this very love is what? Yeah, love. So it's a very general term.
Right.
I think we share a very deep friendship. We share everything, each and everything that happens. So
That's very important.
that over time just grows. We've known each other 22 years now.
Right.
And we've been married 15. So that we never let that thing go away in our relationship. Even when we had children, I know so many couples after they have children, they just sort of drift apart because the children take this thing over
the romance ends.
Yeah, but our children still fight with us. You both are always together. You don't make us sleep in your room. But we tell them that is how it is, So we never let that distance come between us. And I think that is what keeps us going and keeps us motivated and keeps us just wanting to do better than yesterday.
Love. So Bhaavya Kapur is the #1 makeup brand in Lucknow. And right from using brands like Bobbi Brown and Chanel, which were not there earlier, you have been breaking all the stereotypes. People know you, people believe in your work, there's trust. What are the other USP of your brand? Why should people come to you? Why should brides come here?
So when I wanted to start the business, this is what my husband asked me. He said, there are so many parlors doing makeup and there are so many parlors who've been doing makeup for years. How will you break into the market? And I said, I am going to give quality because I know for a fact that what the customers are promised, they are not given because customers don't know. Exactly. I can fill a MAC bottle with anything inside and nobody will know.
And people have been doing that.
Even my people do it. Even my staff will not know. Forget the client, my staff will not know. And I know of salons or makeup studios where they give the staff a particular product and they say यही use करना है जाओ. अब उसके अंदर क्या है नहीं पता. When it comes to facials, when it comes to hair colors, they do the same thing. They just fill your little boxes used bottles and boxes with whatever creams, 200 रुपए किलो वाली cream, and they say जाओ facial करो. Because there the idea is हमें वो 200-500 रुपए मिल जाए. My aim was to build a relationship. I did not, to be honest, I did not want to work for money. Life was good, life was fun.
Oh, you were doing pretty well.
It's not the money that I mean, all of us want money after a certain point, but for me, it was more of being someone, being someone who people can trust, giving something to people that they don't get anywhere. That's when I thought of bringing brands like Bobbi Brown and Chanel. MAC बहुत जगह पे लोग claim करते थे कि use कर रहे हैं, आज भी करते हैं, but I can assure you more than 50% of whatever is being used is not authentic.
Plus duplicate is also there in the market.
And it's not the fault of the salon owners also sometimes.
Right.
We get people who walk into our doors, they have a bag full of fakes and they tell us कि ये हमारा नहीं कॉपी नहीं बताते, वो बोलते हैं ओरिजिनल है, ये हमारा ड्यूटी फ्री से आया है, फलाना फलाना फलाना, ये आपको इतना डिस्काउंट मिलेगा. Now a salon owner who doesn't, I've also bought from these people when I didn't know, but because I'm fairly well traveled and I have been using these brands and I go to the showroom and I always ask in the showroom that what is it you look for when you see a fake MAC lipstick or an original MAC lipstick and how do you identify? I know the smells now after being in this for so long. I know how a product smells. I know how a product smells after it's expired. So a lot of people change the sticker, change the expiry date and sell you an expired product. Okay. There is a lot happening in the market, but that is one thing that I wanted to cut from our work. I said that from this line was so infiltrated with duplicacy and dishonesty, and I was always in love with fashion, beauty, makeup. Why was it such a bad thing here?
Right.
Why was it such a nukkad wala kaam? I wanted to give some recognition to this work. I wanted to give some respect to this work.
True.
And that's what I tried. I just said that I am going to use the brands that I promised, even if I don't make money. Initially, I was just charging 5,000 rupees for a bridal makeup. To be honest, I was not making anything. Sometimes I would go to Sitapur and do a makeup. Sometimes I would go to, these Gorakhpur and this and that. Now you know how much traveling costs.
True.
I'm getting one bride for 5,000 rupees and using mass makeup for now. I used to go in a Mercedes or something. I would borrow my mom's car. I would sometimes go in a Mercedes, sometimes go in a, in some other car.
BMW, yeah.
So, I mean, just reaching the venue and doing the makeup, my profit would be over.
Oh.
But it was not that I was looking at. I knew even in that time, I used to tell my husband that one day I'm going to charge 1,000 rupees. One day I'm going to charge 30,000 rupees because I am building a brand.
True.
Not because I want to be a parlor wali, makeup karne wali beautician, but because I want to be a brand.
And you wanted to give quality.
And I wanted to give quality. I think we've done, I don't know, I don't have the exact count, but we must have done over 15,000 makeups in the last 10 years. That's my receipt number. That's my receipt number. I started from 001. We are now at some 20,000 or something. So I'm just a rough estimate that we must have done 15,000 makeups.
Sure.
And I have not had one complaint where a client has said that my skin has gone bad, or I've got a reaction, or I've got a problem. In fact, clients come and ask us what we used on their skin because they felt so nice. So that is what I wanted to build, a relationship with the client where they can just close their eyes and sit on the makeup chair and just trust.
Love it. Bhaavya, you are one woman who believes in breaking stereotypes, right from having children through surrogacy, to your husband supporting your business, to putting your life onto the social media, your personal life, your professional life, from doing makeup to kissing your husband. It's all out there, and I'm sure it attracts a lot of appreciation as well as criticism. How do you handle the negativity coming from the social media, or how easy or how difficult it is to put yourself out there in the open for critics to, comment?
So, my life is a lot of fun. I'm always just having fun. This interview right now is fun for me.
And that's the way it should be.
Even if I'm taking a class, it's fun. If I'm traveling, it's fun, of course. If I'm working, it's fun. So I just believe that life should be fun, yeah. Why should it be stressful or anything? Maybe that's the reason I share everything on social media, because I don't care how I'm looking, how my children are looking, how my house is looking, as long as I'm taking decent care. And that somehow just makes people connect with me in a very special way. I mean, I get a lot of personal messages where people just share their problems and share their deepest of secrets with me, and I'm like, why? Because I feel they feel that connect, because I am like that with you, that I am not hiding anything in my life. They are also like that with me. But yes, social media is not really the perfect place to be for everybody, because it does come with its bad side.
It gives stress to a lot of people. It
gives stress, and I experienced it firsthand in COVID last year, when I was going through a very tough time, depression, anxiety. I was actually into a full-fledged depression. I haven't spoken about it much, but that time was really bad, and I had gone for a little break to Dubai. I don't know if you were following me.
No, I was following. I saw your Dubai pictures, and you stayed there for some time.
And then the second wave hit, and I couldn't take it mentally. I didn't want to come back to...
What was it that was hitting you? Like, you were doing well, maybe the parlors were shut down for a while, but...
It was mainly not working because I don't take a break. Okay. I live a very fast-paced life. From the moment I open my eyes to the moment I shut my eyes at night, I am doing something. I am either, planning something, or at the studios, or taking a class, or with the kids, or playing. I'm just doing something. My mind is always occupied. With the COVID, my mind became so free, and there were issues in the house that were piling up, but because I was spending 10 hours, 11 hours at work, who cared about the house.
True. You're tired and you're done, yeah.
You go up to sleep. There were behavioral issues with my son because my daughter was very young. She was just 1 year old. She used to get, you know how it happens
All
with the first
attention.
child.
True.
The first child always feels left out. In our case, more because my daughter became a celebrity. Everybody would recognize her. Everybody, even today when we go to malls, people recognize my daughter. They come to her. They want to get clicked with her.
I think it's more of a girl thing, you know. People get attracted to
she's
girls.
very open on camera. My son doesn't come on camera, but he doesn't understand why is he not getting the attention. Also, somehow in the house, when you have a small child, you are giving more attention to the smaller child and a girl child. So we always wanted a girl child. So all that had been piling up for years. My father-in-law is very old. He's 84 years old. He's going through a dementia. His mental health is declining. All of that. My husband's mental health is declining. All of that together, and we are closed into a house where we just spend 2 or 3 waking hours in a day. And now we are there 24 hours with no work. And even when we are at home, our phones are constantly ringing. You know, studios are calling.
We are occupied in something or the other.
We have something or the other to do. But at that time, nobody is calling us. There's nothing to do. So that was, of course, a shocker. Then another thing which was really bad at that time was my health, because I was trying to lose weight, I was trying to get healthy, but you know how it is with so many hormonal issues and so many diseases and thyroid and this and that. I was just not able to lose weight, and that again played on my mind so much. Imagine dieting and exercising for days at an end and not even losing half a kilo. I've gone through all of that, and with a cervical problem, with a PCOD problem, with a thyroid problem. So I think all of that combined took a toll on my mental health. Even the studios not working properly, I felt very responsible for the 110 employees that we have. I said that, you know, so many of them just bank on me, on us for their livelihood, and it's just suddenly stopped. And at one point I was telling my husband, should I sell my jewelry? What should I do? But I just couldn't understand what was.
I think it was a tough time for everyone.
It was a tough time for everyone, and that's when we went for a small break because we thought things are getting back to normal, and then the second wave hit. That's when I just said I can't go back. I just can't go back because I am not going to be of any help if I go to Lucknow. So I was just feeling a little free in Dubai. At least I could walk, go out. But I didn't realize it's going to take more of a toll on me when my husband goes away. Because in a way we were taking care of each other. So he came back to Lucknow. I was there with my daughter. That was the time that I really sunk in, because I was all alone. I'm not used to cleaning. I'm not used to cooking. I'm not used to all of this.
And in Dubai, you have to do everything.
And I was all alone. It's okay. It's all glamorous from the outside. And that is when social media actually was really affecting me, because I would get comments like, यहाँ पे इतनी प्रॉब्लम है, आप वहाँ घूम रही हैं, आप वहाँ ऐश कर रही हैं. And my mind was just, I would cry every night. I'm not an alcohol person. I was drinking alcohol alone, sitting alone in a room. I was just drinking alcohol. I was not eating. I was in a bad shape there. But I just started reading up on it and started talking. I went into therapy and I spoke to my therapist, and my therapist said, there's too much on your plate, take a break. And that's what I did. That's what I did. Just took a mental break from everything. I forgot I have a husband. I forgot I have a son. I forgot I have a house or a business. I just concentrated on my health, my daughter, whatever was there with me. That's when I started to lose more weight also. Exactly a year ago.
You were mentally free. And
I was mentally free. I gave social media a break as well. I was not posting much. I was not going online. And to be very honest, ever since then, I don't really read comments on social media. I have a team where I've employed people to do that. So I don't engage with comments. I don't read comments. Sometimes I just flip through them, and now that my mental health is fine and I just send out positive vibes, I don't think I get any negative messages. I'm being honest. I don't think I get any negative messages.
No, that's good. I think people are also understanding the fact.
Yeah, people understand. And also, pehle I used to really engage in religious and political topics. I don't. It doesn't matter. I don't follow any religion. I don't follow any politician. That's known, that's open. But I don't engage in these topics. Whether there's a war going on, or there is a corona outbreak happening, I don't put anything negative because there's already so much negativity out there. You switch on a news channel, there's only negative things happening. So I thought my social media handle should be a place where people just come and feel good. They don't, I mean, you already know what's happening in Russia right now. Why should I bombard you with that information just to show you that I am feeling bad? Of course, all of us are feeling bad when something bad happens.
Very true.
But you don't have to get in this situation. So now I'm really happy. I don't go that much on Insta. I have a 45 minutes cap on Instagram. So 45 minutes a day wherein I'm mostly just posting my stories. People think I'm all the time online, but guys, it's my team which is doing most of the stories. They click me when I'm here and there, and then they keep posting.
And that's a good way to handle the media, you know.
Yeah, because my work is dependent on it. I cannot totally leave it. But then I cannot get so much into it that it causes me depression or anxiety. And to all the youngsters out there who are all the time on social media, it is directly linked to your mental health. So please give it a check. Don't keep checking out others' profiles. Even mine, whatever you see is what I want to show you. Not what is really happening. So everybody else is doing just the same. I have seen people borrowing Gucci bags and Gucci shoes just for a post, just to show on their Instagram.
Plus you get second, third copies as well.
So, I've seen people borrowing it. If somebody is carried a bag, they'll say, "Acha, hum ek photo khicha rahe." They'll take the bag, they'll get a picture for their socials, and then they will return the bag. So the people on social media think, "Oh, she owns this bag," but it's all fake mostly. So just be yourself. Just enjoy social media. Don't take it so seriously.
So Bhaavya, when it comes to health and fitness, you're now totally a pro. From advocating a vegan lifestyle to gymming, to dancing, to doing whatever your heart desires. You do it. You put it across. So tell us, what is a healthy day in Bhaavya Kapur's life, right? From getting up in the morning to evening, what is the health regime that you follow?
So there's nothing like today I'll be healthy, tomorrow I'll eat. When we are younger, we do these kinds of diets where we are like, अरे यार 5 किलो कम हो जाए, फिर जो करना होगा करेंगे.
शादी के लिए
मैंने अपने पूरे 20s में ये किया है. I've been fluctuating like a yo-yo. I got married when I was 21. I was not even like this when I got married. I'm thinner than what I was when I got married. I was always a plumpish teenager, not paying so much attention to health, thinking कि चलो ठीक है यार, थोड़े से मोटे होते थे, कंट्रोल कर लेते थे थोड़े दिन, फिर पतले हो जाते थे, फिर वो लाइफस्टाइल चलती थी. It only started hitting me when it took a toll on my health. I was never fond of exercising. I was not really. शादी भी हो गई है, सब कुछ है, एक बच्चा भी हो गया था, 2 बच्चे हो गए थे इनफैक्ट. क्या जरूरत है, बिजनेस भी चल रहा है. But I think I only started taking my health seriously when I really suffered health complications. I had major cervical pain. Even now I go through bouts of cervical pain. I
think it's also because of the work you do. You have to bend all the time.
You're not strengthening your body. When you're in your 20s, your body has strength.
True.
But when you reach your 30s, the body does not have that much physical strength. You have to work at that. So unless you are gymming or running or doing something to build that strength up, you will not be able to continue with that lifestyle. That is the problem I was facing because I had such a busy lifestyle. I was not being able to spend time with the children also. उनको भी उठा लिया, kitchen में भी कुछ कर लिया. I always wanted this life. I made this life for myself.
True.
Now I was stuck where I could not live the life I created for myself because my health was not allowing it. So again, like it sent me into depression. But then I started giving a lot of time and energy to it. I started understanding what it is that keeps people fit and thin, and what it is that does not keep me fit and thin.
Right.
And that's when I realized it is a lifestyle.
Right.
You can't say that I am going to do it in the month of June and then July I am going to party and then. No, I do everything. Today in the morning I had a chocolava cake because my daughter said make a chocolava cake. I said ठीक है, वो बनाया, वो भी खा लिया. Sometimes I eat. I am a vegan, 95% I would say. Sometimes I eat cheese, butter. I'm a vegetarian for sure. I don't eat meat at all. But sometimes I eat cheese. Sometimes I eat milk. ऐसा कुछ वो नहीं है. most of the times I try to stick to a plant-based diet because I think it suits me. There is no religious reason to do it. I've grown up on mutton and chicken and beef and pork. So obviously it is all that I have tried to inculcate in my lifestyle. In fact, my husband became a vegan for some time. It didn't really suit him. He's gone back to eating non-veg, but it's very, very controlled now.
Right.
Dairy is something we both avoid. We don't even give our children because the dairy that we get in India specifically is very, very, very contaminated.
True.
It's treated a lot with growth hormones. You just read up about it. It's just studying, nothing but information. They have a lot of growth hormones in milk, in paneer. So children who grow up on dairy, they either are obese or they become, very, very big. They mature faster. Girls get heavy bodies if they are having too much dairy. Even the chicken and mutton that we get in our country, those animals are injected with this thing. So it's okay if you're eating, but just know what you're eating. And when I started unfolding to me what I was eating, what my husband was eating, then we said, right. In fact, even plants, we try कि जितना homegrown and organic मिल जाए,
because there are also a lot of pesticides being used.
Exactly. But plants में फिर भी आपका एक check आप कर सकते हो. Plus आलू प्याज टमाटर and all में नहीं होती है मिलावट because there's so much of it.
Right.
But yes, exotic vegetables maybe.
Plus those that come from abroad.
You have to see the source of that. So there was, in fact, we grow broccoli and stuff in our house sometimes. My mother has a kitchen garden. We use homegrown stuff from there. So it is more of a lifestyle that we were working on, something that can fit in with our busy lifestyle. And over the years, we've been able to now stick to a lifestyle that actually helps us remain in shape, remain active, remain healthy. And the biggest, if you want one tip, eat less. We eat very
zip your mouth.
Zip your mouth. In fact, if we are ever confused or if we've had a heavy dinner or if we are like, अरे आज कुछ इतना healthy नहीं बना है या ये खाने का मन नहीं, we just skip. We just go on a fast, drink a lot of water. And I'm not saying that somebody who's eating 10 rotis one day should stop eating the other day. Your heart is going to suffer. Exactly. Your health is going to suffer. But we brought our appetite down from this much to this much that now we eat one solid meal in a day. Otherwise, we have really small meals. He'll probably have 2 eggs. I will have a bowl of hummus in the morning. There's nothing fixed because it's so boring if you have a fixed routine. It's so boring if every day you're eating the same thing. I can't live like that. So I make interesting things. I make salads. I make hummus. I make healthy pizzas, healthy burgers, everything at home. And I've taught my staff also now. I've trained them to make it. So I can't pinpoint that this is what I do, but I eat very limited food and I mentally balance my food. So if in the morning I've eaten a heavy meal my heavy meal is not more than 600 calories maybe. So if in the morning I've had a heavy meal, like I can only talk of today, I had sambar chawal in the morning. So I've had my carbs, I've had my protein. अब मैं थोड़ा सा protein और खाऊंगी रात को मेरा हो जाएगा. And yes, we drink a lot of water because that is very.
You carry your bottle everywhere.
I carry my bottle and I keep drinking. So this is what is left today and I need to finish it. So it's just that mindful eating. Just that. And 2-3 other things that when you're eating, you should not be on your phone. You should not be talking. In Indian households, we have a system of just laying a big buffet and talking to each other while eating. Your mind is actually not registering what you're eating. In fact, my husband and I, we don't even sit together and eat. He goes down, he has his meal in 10 minutes, then I go down and I have my meal. Because when you're sitting with someone, your concentration is not on your food, it's on the other person. We don't even sit with our children. We don't have this system of now we don't have. They used to have कि पूरा खाना लग रहा है टेबल पर. अब हमारे साथ ऐसा नहीं होता. We all listen to our body. We all listen to ourselves when we are hungry and what we want to eat. And it's not necessary that if I am eating quinoa, then you would want quinoa. So there are 2-3 options for everybody. Whoever wants whatever. We eat in small katoris. When we travel, also we cook our own food. So it's just we enjoy this. It just keeps us going, keeps us active, and now it's become a lifestyle.
As you said, mindful eating is the way.
Chew your food properly. If you start chewing your food. Just one thing of chewing your food can make you lose weight.
Oh, wow.
People don't realize this because we are so busy looking at the next bite. We forget the bite that is in our mouth. When you have a big piece of chocolate cake, I enjoy everything, to be honest. I enjoy ice creams and everything, but because I do mindful eating, after 3 bites, 4 bites,
You're done with it.
I'm done. Yeah. So try it, and anybody who wants, and it will definitely yield results in your journey to weight loss and fitness.
So with 4 branches in Lucknow, 1 in Kanpur and an academy in place, you have come a long way in these 10 years, I would say. And there are a lot of students who are a part of your academy. They learn things from professional makeup to personal makeup. You teach them all. What is one message that you would like to give to these young students or the youth, as we say, whether pursuing makeup as a professional career or any other profession? What is it that, they should keep in mind while choosing a profession, or if they are coming into the makeup industry, what is it that they should be prepared for?
So, one thing I always tell not only my students but my staff and now my children is that don't run after money. If you run after money, you might get a little money, but you may not excel in what you do because your prime focus is money.
Run after excellence, run after self-improvement, especially in a field like ours, which is changing every day. Some trend will come in today, it will go out tomorrow, a newer trend will come in day after. So, just run after that. Run after excellence, run after improving yourself. Don't think that I am just going to make so much money. Money is a byproduct of
whatever work you're doing.
I know people who are listening to me would be like, oh, she got everything and all. But if you ask my staff, I don't carry any money. I don't even look into my accounts because I know I'm comfortable. I know my next meal is sorted, and I know that my children have a
decent lifestyle
over my head, and I know that I can buy what I want. That is security enough for me. After that, I work every day just to improve the standard of work. Nothing else. In fact, for the prices also, people will tell me कि इसका price बढ़ा लेते हैं, इसका price. I am not concerned with that. That's not my department. I am only concerned with improving my quality of today. It should be better tomorrow.
Right.
When you walk into the space tomorrow, you should feel better. So that is something I want to tell everyone. Run after excellence, run after quality, run after hard work. Make hard work a choice, a part of your lifestyle. Initially, you will not earn money. You think I have been earning money forever? No, nobody does that.
True.
You only know me when I became something. You didn't know me when I was new.
Right.
You didn't know me when I had started. I had a मिट्टी की गुल्लक in वो आती नहीं इतनी बड़ी वाली मिट्टी वाली गुल्लक
दिवाली में हम लेते हैं
दिवाली में जो लेते हैं तो मैंने इतनी बड़ी गुल्लक रखी थी तो whenever I would get 1,000 rupee note I would put that 1,000 rupee note in that गुल्लक and जब 5-6 महीने हो गए थे तो काफी नोट डाल चुके थे उसमें I was very excited वो स्टफ हो गई थी I was very excited and at that time I had just started 7-8 महीने ही हुए होंगे but 1,000 rupees I would put in that गुल्लक बाकी तो would spend here and there but that गुल्लक when I broke 62,000 rupees came out of that.
Wow.
And my husband couldn't believe it because we thought चलो ठीक है मस्ती हो रहा है but वो गुल्लक थोड़ी जब उसमें 62,000 rupees निकले मुझे भी नहीं पता था उसमें इतने पैसे हैं तो that's just another story but just concentrate on improving yourself and be true to your client. Do not try and cheat your client even for 1 rupee because if you earn that 1 rupee unethically it's going to affect your life.
Right.
If you buy food with that 1 rupee, it will not affect
your health.
Will not suit your health. If you buy a lipstick with that unethical 1 rupee, it will do something bad on your face. So I always believe
it does, and we don't realize it.
It does. There is a certain energy which is attached to everything that we do.
Right.
So if you get in money in the wrong way or cheating people or a lot of places they say अच्छा चलो टैक्स नहीं लेंगे कैश में कर लेंगे ये वो this that so if the money is coming to you badly, it will not do good to you.
True.
Even if it's 10 lakh rupees, I can tell you, it will not do good.
No, I've seen that. It happens.
Just believe in a positive energy, good energy, give it out, radiate that energy, and you will just attract people. Business is about attracting people, not about attracting money.
Right?
I don't think business is run because of money. They
Very
run
true.
because of relationships and what you are giving a client. Focus on that. Money will come if it has to.
Eventually. True. So thank you, Bhaavya. It was lovely chatting with you and having a deep insight into your life.
Thank you.
We-
Nobody's asked me such a deep question in the past.
We wish you well. Hope to see many more academies and, all over the place.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Wish you well too.
Thank
And we hope a lot of people watch this, and if you have any comments or anything more to ask me, I think I've spoken so much. Please feel free and do visit the studio, do visit the academy. Our staff works really hard and we try and improve ourselves every day. So even if you don't want to spend money, just come and have a look. I'm sure you will have a good time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.